Happy 4th of July!
250.
Happy anniversaries of the United States, 250th anniversary.
It's awesome.
That's how long our country's been
Is
around.
it happy anniversary or is it happy birthday?
Oh, I think it'd be
birth of our
both,
great
right?
nation.
Yeah.
Happy birthversary.
Happy birthday, yeah, we'll call it that.
Love
Happy
it.
birthversary, United
Happy
States.
birthversary.
Comment below all your 4th of July plans. Let us know what you guys are doing. And yeah, on with the show.
And Shabuda.
Hello and welcome to Kickin' Crocs, the podcast. We'll talk about martial arts stuff, geeky stuff, and also stuff. My name is Steve, 1/3 of Kickin' Crocs.
You do not have to talk like the Micro Machine
Just
Man.
said I had to go fast.
I said we have a time limit today. I didn't say you have to be the Micro Machine Man, but you don't even know what that is.
He doesn't know what a micro machine is, which we're the greatest.
Yes.
Yep.
But there was a Micro Machine.
that's really good.
There were little tiny
See? Told
cars.
you.
There were little tiny cars,
Yeah.
Micro Machines. And
Yeah,
there was a
they're
guy
awesome.
that would do the commercial. Let me talk really fast like this. And he had a mustache.
He always sounded like he was doing one of those auction
Son of a limited
houses.
warranty.
Yes. Anyway, I'm Dave, 1/3 of Kickin' and Crocs.
Nick, final third. What's up, everybody? And
Hello.
happy 4th of July weekend.
It's the 4th.
It's the 250th anniversary of the
250th
United
So, I guess-
States of America.
Let's jump
Dun,
in.
dun, dun.
What are your
Jump right
plans,
in.
gents?
Yeah. What did you do?
Huh?
What did you do?
Yes, true.
Oh,
It's coming up
I'm
the day
sorry.
after.
Yeah.
What did we do?
Were your
Your plans.
plans?
What were our
Or what
plans?
are your plans on this
What
Sunday?
were our plans? What did we do? So, what we did yesterday, for me personally, barbecue, maybe, see, it's a little up in the air right now, or was.
Was up in the
It
air.
was up in the air.
Time is in flux.
We
We're
weren't
not sure what
What's
timeline
yeah.
we're in.
Little timey-wimey. It was either we were going over my aunt's house to watch some World Cup games, do a barbecue there, or we would be barbecuing at home and then going to see a Blue Claws game with the fireworks in the
That's
evening.
one of the events that I'm talking about. Yes, the Blue Claws game.
Which is that is also was up in the air because of rain.
It's the
Threats.
red, white, and blue claws game.
Red,
Yeah.
white, and blue claws.
But
yes.
that's the
Yes,
reason
yes, yes.
we're
Hopefully it plays.
we're
Hopefully it plays.
podcasting
We'll
during
see.
the day, which is weird, but we're doing it because
are.
my wife and I are taking my nephew, who's in from Missouri, and my son. We normally do fireworks. We're big fireworks people, and normally there's a whole line of fireworks. But because the 4th falls on fell on a Saturday, we are. We didn't close. We closed the 4th at the school, Saturday, 4th to 11th.
Yep.
Yes.
So a lot of these fireworks are happening, but we're still open, and we're like, what's going on?
I know we're going to miss everything.
So I'm actually going to leave the school a little bit early today, or Friday, and go see the fireworks, Asbury's fireworks tonight.
That's as you're wishing Sarah Ashabak happy birthday on your way out.
I did that already.
Happy
I did that already.
birthday.
We did that already too. I had that.
Took
was
care of
sent
that.
a
We made
message.
sure we did that already.
But yeah, so we'll see fireworks, and then Saturday we're going to go. Saturday we went. I hate this time thing. You guys know we film this ahead of time.
Today it's Friday. We're about to hit the Saturday. Happy
The
birthday.
episode drops on Sunday. You know this. Come on.
At this point, right?
We know how podcasts work. Anyway,
point,
At least
we
this
know.
one. It's not a live cast.
yeah, I mean, most podcasts talk about when's this episode come out. I
Yep.
mean, that comes up a lot. But anyway, we're going to go to the beach Saturday morning because it's going to be like the one day we can all go to the beach because it looks like during the vacation, like our actual time off, it's not going to be that nice. It's going to be nice, but
know.
not.
Rain.
And it's
rain.
weird though because it's those teaser rains, right?
Yeah.
20%,
Yes.
30%, 20%.
And you're like,
30%
I
of
don't
the
know,
area.
but I have to plan. And but if
Yeah,
what if
is
we
it
get
the 20% that's
But
over
we're
my house?
running a
or-
race.
Exactly.
We're running a race the same day as Saturday the 11th, the same day the fights are on.
Yes,
Conor McGregor's return.
indeed.
But it's like a 20% chance of rain that day too. But
well,
it's
that
gonna
would be
that
nice.
would be
though.
nice.
That would be nice if it rained while we were racing.
It's like 85.
Yeah,
it's going to be
yeah.
like 85 with the 20% chance.
Well, the
of
weather's
rain.
going to drop Monday. Actually,
Yes.
Sunday.
Well, because of the rain. Yeah, right.
Of
Yeah,
course, it always happens on our vacation. Imagine if we were off this week. We thought about closing the week leading into the 4th.
Oh, it'd be perfect beach weather.
It would have been like
Awesome.
crazy.
Perfect.
Yeah,
But-
this
weather.
weather was great. The kids were out in the pool all day yesterday.
Yeah, so we did the pool. We did. So we're you know, that's where I'm actually going to go to the pool after this with Logan and my nephew and my son for a little bit, and then back to work.
Nice.
And then, yeah.
There you go.
Yes.
Yep, I will be working, and then we had plans, like we were supposed to go see the boats tonight, and then we were going to go whitewater rafting or rafting in the Delaware on the 4th. The heat is just like kind of taking all those things out.
People did
Because-
Summerfest on Thursday.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
People did Summerfest on Thursday. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I don't want to go.
I don't know if I want the
A
kids
crowd of
out
people in
100
100-degree weather, like, oh, that's
nowhere to
yeah.
hide. And that's the thing too, like the rafting. We've done it before. We love it.
Yeah.
But 4 hours on the tube, nowhere to hide in 100-degree weather.
Yeah.
I'm like, we'll have to put. We're gonna still do it. We're just gonna push it back a week and a half. So we're gonna still do it. We're gonna push it back.
I do
so.
like rafting.
Yeah. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. It's
We
not
do
a big deal.
We do
It's
have to
good time.
plan our outing for disc golf.
Yeah.
Yes.
It might have to even be, if you guys want, like during the week, just after my work hours.
Yeah, that's fine.
And we can go.
As long as it's not raining.
Yeah.
No,
and
I'm
we
fine
can
with
go
that.
right into the
People play
Ocean
with the rain.
County.
Ocean County's one of the top in the nation.
Yep.
Yep. It's
That's
one
what
of
I
the
think. We just got to
better
get this guy set.
Yeah, I'll get a set.
Yeah. And in the interim, if you guys want to share, I'll give you the ones that I don't like. Done.
Yeah, I have a set.
Here's the
I've
ones that
never
don't
used
work.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never used it. I've never played
I'm
disc
gonna
golf.
give him
but,
a straight up old frisbee and be like, go.
Here you go, there, pal.
but there's fireworks a ton
get
of
'em.
places.
Yeah, but just watch your schedules because a lot of them are
Yeah.
being canceled or pushed.
Yeah,
because of the rain.
Well, they pushed Howell Day. Yes,
Well, no, because of the heat too.
the heat.
Heat as
So
well, yeah.
Howell
Dry
does
fires.
Howell does a big thing at They do their big 4th of July celebration thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's supposed to be on Thursday. They canceled it. They postponed it because of the weather.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Supposedly Summerfest had cooling areas, but they canceled. Howell Fest was at their what is it, Soldier Memorial?
Yeah.
They put them up big up on
Yeah.
Instagram, just and Facebook. Just we're moving it. They haven't even rescheduled it yet, but they're like, it will be rescheduled.
And
but-
these are the kind of things that stink for businesses that need the money in the summer.
Yeah.
Right. They're counting on these events.
I
to make
tell
that
you,
money.
I mean, even with the AC going yesterday, it was like 80 degrees in my front classroom.
Well, you know what? So I see
those
all
darn
the
windows.
stuff in the
Oof.
news around like Europe struggling with the heat, and
Yes.
it's like 85 degrees to 99 degrees, something like that, depending on where you are. And I laugh at the accuracy of the fact that they have not really conformed to any kind of air conditioning.
Yeah.
Because when I was there last year and I had that issue with the heat, I'm just like, guys, you have full buildings and you have one air conditioning wall unit in the entire building.
Well,
and this is like a 3-story building.
Did you
Wow.
see the lovely people of France?
Jumping in the water and then
Well, they protested. They also blamed the heat wave on the United States.
Of course they did.
oh, why? What did we do now?
We
How
run,
did we?
we run air conditioners.
We're just too hot over
so
here.
we run our air conditioners in the heat, which causes more global warming. Which you're like, wow.
Or you just
Just
get air
that we're
conditioning.
just too hot over here, guys.
Instead of investing in
Wow.
air conditioning units for yourselves,
We cause
because,
global warming with our air conditioners.
Listen, Arizona has been over 100 degrees since I can remember.
Since the dawn of
Always.
time.
Seriously.
I just love the way
It's a
like
desert.
the French think. They're like, it's those Americans with their air conditioning. Meanwhile, you have China with their coal fire plants.
Yeah, they're way
You-
closer
yeah,
to France.
and you-
nothing to do with that. It's our air conditioning.
And
Across
depending
the
on
ocean.
where you land in China, you can't even see outside
No,
the
it's
windows
true.
of top-story buildings because of the smog.
But nobody says because they play nice with everybody. So everybody's like, has nothing to do with them. But whatever.
You know,
I just thought it was funny.
instead of saying, hey, you know what a great opportunity for us to adopt air conditioning or some kind of new cooling system, let's just place blame.
Yep.
People have been struggling in the summers there forever, which is similar even in the United States. So come back to the United States. In Texas, they struggle in the winter.
Oh yeah.
Well, start selling, generators down there because they don't have generators.
Yeah.
So when the power
Or
goes
s-
down, they are toast.
Or start
Toast.
realizing or making improvements to your grid or understanding that because Texas operates
But
on
I'm
its own
saying,
grid.
as a local, like say, like how
Well,
can
you
I
had-
control my own
you had-
experience
you
at my
had
house?
The people, what
Doing
was it?
it,
New York, the governor, the mayor was like,
Generator.
78. Yes,
see
every
that?
business is to
I
set it
know.
to 78.
Great
So
suggestion,
they don't
Mondami. Love it.
overload. And I'm like,
No, that's kind of what we do too in this type of situations at my house.
Yeah.
like we know that this like for example, like you just said, you had the air turned down, and your classroom still was at 80 degrees.
Yep.
Well, we're gonna leave our air conditioning at 78 so that it's not like, guys, I can't do it.
Yeah, I don't
you know.
Yeah, no.
We do
No,
that
I'm
because
usually-
if it's not even getting down to what you have it set to, what's the point in turning it down lower? Like that.
Well, one, it
'Cause
should kind of get pretty close unless you're
it
going
gets,
to like
it gets
40.
within 2 degrees.
Yeah. So mine,
Well,
the
no,
school.
no.
But that's because you're opening and closing the doors
No,
constantly.
the
too.
the school gets way hotter than what it's set to. But that's
Yesterday,
that's what I'm saying.
yesterday my house was at 80.
No.
Not set to 80.
That's because
But
you
that's
were
the
at
air
78
conditioning.
and it went 2
No,
degrees
no.
higher than what it was set at.
Yeah,
No, we
exactly.
didn't have it set to 78. It was lower than that. I think my dad turned it down to what, 75, 4? And it was at 80.
Well, you may
So-
you
Yeah,
may need to
something's wrong
get
with your air
it
conditioning
checked.
there.
He
like
just
a
had it
coolant.
checked.
Yeah.
And the guy was, there's nothing wrong.
You may want to get it checked successfully.
Better guy.
I had it. I mean,
Because
we were,
ours is always within that 2 degree mark,
Yeah.
and I drop it like I'm
we
at
were
70.
we
at
were
night.
72 and it was at 74.
Yeah.
Okay.
During the day,
That's
we're at
normal.
74.
But
at night,
the amount of
I'm at
sun
70.
my house
I like
gets.
a cool night.
You got a lot of windows
I-
that don't have
Well,
shades.
mine too. You see, we are on the sunny, like my entire front yard gets it, and then in about an hour it'll be my entire backyard.
I'm
It
never
just gets
not in the
hammered.
sun. I mean, I would get like
Us
100%
too.
coverage if I went solar. Like, no issues.
us
It's
at
crazy.
solar, we get a lot. Especially now, I'll get what's called I'll get like credit months
Yeah.
because we get so much sun
Yeah.
that they'll actually not charge us like 2 or 3 months in the year
Yeah.
because of what we get from right now.
Yeah, I believe it. Because I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, which is, listen, that's the whole point of it. But again, you go back to the France, scenario, or the Europe scenario. Maybe it's time to start adopting these things, right? You
Right.
make fun of the go green movement. I'm not saying go green, but how about go in, upgrade for your own comfort? How about that? leverage a little bit
Yeah.
of solar power. Get an AC unit.
It's time.
And you know what they do? When they get the one for like I was telling you, they'll get like one for the space. The thing burns out because you have one trying to
because
do
it's
all of the
trying
work.
to handle an entire.
Yeah.
I mean, the boss's house. He has to have 2 units.
Yeah, 2 zone units. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I honestly, I
100%.
should have it here, and we don't. We've been good, but I think if we get another setup, it'll end up being a dual zone unit.
Was
'Cause
air conditioning on our topics list?
it is now.
Well, no, but I guess
It has to do with the fourth.
It does.
it does
It
have to
has
do
to
with
do
the
with the
heat
fourth.
in the fourth, and
So-
then talking about.
But yeah, I mean,
Countries.
I'll be curious to see what fireworks they cancel because you do have to worry about the dry heat. There was just a fire yesterday in my neighborhood, garage fire.
Oh, and it just sparked up out of the electric.
Just watch the fire trucks drive by.
Oof.
And then
Do they know the cause?
I don't know. It just happened
I
yesterday.
didn't know if anybody was
so
talking about it. Yeah.
I haven't looked today, but yeah, it was
So things to do while staying
they
cool.
they
though.
suppressed it pretty good. But
Yeah. So things to do while staying cool. You were saying I was saying the boat show. You're saying you're going to the Blue Claws game.
Well, that's the
maybe,
plan, yeah.
maybe. But that's another one. And then there's 2 other events going on.
You just gotta stay
and-
hydrated.
Really
That's
hydrated.
like that's
yeah.
like the
Shouldn't
main.
be a problem with the rain.
Oh,
but-
They're doing a fireworks show with 60 vendors and 3 DJs out of Long Branch. So that'll be right by Mike's neck of the woods. So
I'm
that's
sure he'll be
really
there.
cool.
He won't be there.
You might as well just walk outside and get there.
Wiggity, wiggity.
And I think Bergen County's holding a similar festival in
Yeah.
Bergen County. So you have a couple areas that are holding festivals.
We
just check before you go.
We just
because
go for fireworks. Like that's my wife likes fireworks, and it'll be cool this year because that. So we're like, he started to get the sniffles like this morning, and we're like, no, because last year he got sick around the 4th of July, and then when we took my nephew to the Bradley Beach fireworks, we left Declan behind, and it was like so traumatic because like he's looking at the window and he's like crying, and we're like, oh.
I used to. We
So,
used
like,
to do the red.
From
Bank
now on, he
fireworks.
comes even if he's sick.
Did you ever
Yep.
go to the Red Bank ones?
Well, they stopped it for a little bit, but
no,
they
did they bring it back?
brought it back this year. Supposedly.
Oh wow! They,
it's on
you
the
know why they
schedule.
stopped it?
Complaints.
Yeah, because they would tear up the town.
Yep.
And leave it in shambles. It would take them a week at least.
Yep.
To clean it up, which is
That
a shame.
was Kelsey's number 1 was Red Bank.
I loved it. Well, my one friend, we could walk outside his house and see it because he lived really.
Yeah.
He was in Middletown, but
We
Red
do
Bank,
like Bradley
you can
Beach,
see it right outside his window.
Bradley Beach, Asbury, which usually they're on the same day, but they're not this time. Bradley was yesterday, Asbury today. She usually does in Homedale. What's it called? The Bell Works.
Yep,
Does their
yep,
fireworks.
Bell Works is
so
nice.
we've been to that, but again, they do everything. They always do everything before the 4th.
Yeah.
Nobody really does it on the 4th. I mean, there's places
Well,
to
you're
do them on the 4th.
competing
but-
with like the Macy's Day,
Yeah.
fireworks and all that kind of stuff. So I
Yeah.
guess they don't. And in this part of the-
Jenkinson's does it on
in
the
this part of
4th.
country, right?
Like
Yep. Asbury, I think, does something there.
Asbury's today.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
The day
Yeah.
before.
So you like the fireworks. I like my new favorite thing is cheesesteak pretzels. It's a pretzel as the bread, and then inside is the
Yeah.
cheesesteak with peppers and onions. It is
Nice.
awesome.
And that relates to the 4th house?
No, you were saying, what do you do when you go to the festivals?
Oh, yeah,
We
yeah.
go to see the fireworks. I said, I go for the cheesesteak.
He'll eat 4
pretzels.
of them.
Well, so Brick Summerfest.
That's 4.
Steve, we can go. We can compete.
So
You
I'll
can
do
have
a
some.
quick discomfort mode on Brick Summerfest.
Oh, go.
Oh no! Wait! It's time for
Discomfort mode.
Discomfort mode.
Just in case it doesn't fill in. All right.
it. Will
I still want my discomfort mode put in.
I'll leave that in.
It's better than any graphic or soundbite known to man.
It could be.
No, because Brick is doing that thing where they're moving away from having tables and vendors and stuff at Summerfest.
Okay. Oh, wait, they're moving away from that?
Yes.
So
which
what's
is
left?
Just the food trucks and the music.
Boo.
Which is like, okay, that's great with the food trucks and all. We're going to be a table at one of the days, and then next year they're like, we're going to be the only table, and then next year
They're gonna let you guys?
Yep, for one day, and then come next year they're like, yeah, no, they're just gonna do sponsors, so you can sponsor, and they'll put your banner up by the stage, and then they'll mention you on the radio when they're doing their like, come to Brick Summerfest, sponsored by, blah, 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 and they're gonna list out the sponsors, which is like,
God, that's
I've never
nothing.
been to a concert or like an event where I'm looking at the stage going, yeah, I think I'm gonna buy that.
Looking at the banner of sponsors,
What
right?
you do is
If you're a Bud Light
you
or
recognize
like
yours, and you're like, oh, look, we're there. That's
if
it.
you're like a Bud Light or like a Monster Energy drink or the radio station sponsoring the event,
Yeah, that's
then
yeah.
okay, that makes sense.
You know what's funny? I was talking with a marketing team the other day, and they were talking about how they're developing something for the airport. And I said, how often does someone walking through the airport look up and be like, man, I need that?
yeah,
It's got to be close to never. And the
They're
amount of
still worried about
money,
getting their flight. That's it.
the amount of money for it to flash up for like say a minute and a half, it's like wild.
I'm very.
50 to 70
I'm sorry. I feel
it's
like
crazy.
I feel like these marketing people are behind the times. A lot of them,
Much so.
where you're like that doesn't work anymore.
It's not gonna
like,
be real
and
anymore,
because
yeah.
they're older people. I think they're like, oh, you get a piece of mail. Oh, you get. I don't think that works anymore. I just base it on me and my
Our experience.
my generation and my like people. You know what you do.
The junk
You
mail?
know what gets me? You know what actually gets me when I'm like I'm gonna buy something. When I get hit with the same ad multiple times on Instagram, and it's keyed
Eventually
in,
it gets
and
you.
I'm like, maybe no, and eventually I'm like, I'll get my crooked watch band, or I'll get my like.
But I think that's what they're trying to do, right? If they hit you at multiple
But
views, you
that's-
see it at the airport, you see it in the
Right,
car,
but
you see
who's
it on
seen
the
it at the
taxi,
airport? If
you
I'm at
see
the
it on
airport-
Who's
the
going to pay 50 grand just to have one touch? Like, come
No,
on.
but-
it's
No,
so
but the
much
average
money.
person at the airport,
Steve,
what are you doing?
So much money.
dude?
If you're at the airport, what are you doing?
Ridiculous.
You're looking at your phone.
No, yeah.
Most people are
I
doing
wonder
this.
if
They're
they
not
could do-
doing this.
I wonder if
they should
they
target
could,
ads on your social
That's what
media
I'm
because
saying.
you're in the.
I wonder if they could do like when you go to the airport, welcome to the airport, see some of our specials, and like it shows up there,
Yeah.
like where it kind of automatically pings your phone
Yeah.
when
Something
you're in
like
the
that.
vicinity.
Because I feel like most people aren't even looking around at their environment anymore, which is terrible for self-defense.
It's terrible. It's
But
an awful idea.
All the time.
the
right?
vast majority of people, if you just look around, are not engaged in their
No,
environment.
heads are down. Heads are down.
And-
What, you know what that scares me too now, right? Even more than ever, it's getting more and more prevalent. The driving with this.
Oh God, yeah,
All the time. I saw a
There's
guy
a lady
the other day
behind me the other
pulling out of the
day, yeah.
parking lot. Pulling out of the parking lot. So loaded with kids. It was a pool
Oh,
club.
yeah.
And he's doing this.
Yep.
I beeped and I was like, dude, put your phone down, eyes up.
Which I don't
lost it.
understand because like modern cars all have the CarPlay and the Android Auto and like you
You
just
shouldn't be looking at that either
So
when you're driving. but-
I'm going to do a separate piece on this. It may not even be a Kickin' and Crocs thing, but they all the new cars coming out next year that are going to require cameras in the car.
Oh yeah, I know
facing
all
you.
about it. Yep.
Yeah. So anything before I think it's
Yeah.
2008 or 2000, maybe 2018. I apologize on the dates. Is still like a safety zone.
Yes.
But anything after, definitely after
It's gonna
2027.
monitor you.
Yeah, instead of
Yeah.
not like the rear camera and the front camera, but the inside camera
No, I know.
on you.
Yep. Well, I mean,
And it will be able to do things based on it.
we're
Meaning-
not going down that route because we'll get Nick and I will get into it, but like they can shut off your car, they can
Yep.
regulate your speed, they can, but also like
They can
that's-
call the police on you if it thinks you're inebriated.
right. Well, the flock system.
I'm not familiar with that one.
You don't know about flock cameras?
Me neither.
No, I don't think so. Oh, Flock. Yes.
F-L-O-C-K.
That whole web of
They
them
have two
all
of
over
them
the
in brick.
place. Yes.
There's two of them in brick. There's one of them on
And that's privately
Route
owned,
9.
being routed to the government, or we don't know. That? We don't know. that.
It's for police and government use.
Yep.
But
But it's privately owned.
they're cameras. There's one on Brick Boulevard. So it monitors you. Like fully. It'll like all your information gets pulled up when you drive by. But again,
it's separate from the ticket cameras. It's not that.
It's not a ticket camera.
It's not.
Remember
It's
the backlash on
separate.
ticket cameras because
And they're still up.
but they don't record.
No, they.
There
I
was
mean,
massive backlash on them.
they do record, but they record like a ring camera, which is like spots you and then
But
goes
yeah,
on, spots you and
the
goes
problem
on.
with the flock is it's an entire invasion of your privacy. But the counter argument is, who says you have privacy in public?
But
That's
what's
the counter argument.
and then the argument again is what's considered public.
I'm in my car.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
It's an interesting topic
Yeah.
for another day.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But since we're talking about modern tech, want to jump into the PlayStation?
Yeah. So you start that off because
The big controversy this week.
yikes. Yeah. Go ahead.
Big
Start it off.
controversy this week. So PlayStation announced this week, the good people at Sony, that come 2028 they will no longer do physical copies of games.
Oh, you did talk about that.
So this goes back to what? This goes back to you will own nothing ever again.
Yeah.
Subscription,
It'll be- yeah.
everything on the web, everything on the cloud. You will own little,
Yeah.
but have access to a lot. You'll have access to a bunch, but you're not going to really own anything. And there's that really funny comparison I saw online, Dave, when you told me about this, that when they were advertising the PlayStation 4, part of their advertising, Steve, was they said, how can you share games with your friends? And it literally showed a picture of like two of the developers handing the game to his buddy and saying, that's
Yeah.
how you share it. And they were advertising a 180 of what they're about to go into now, which is now you don't just download.
IGN says over 90% of IGN's audience do not want an all-digital gaming future, with PlayStation is unlikely to U-turn on its decision to kill discs. And they point out that Xbox, although Microsoft is said to be working on a very way to digitize physical games in preparation for the move, only Nintendo, it seems, believes in true physical media. But Nintendo's been getting backlash too, because Nintendo
big
does that like where they can shut off like, oh, we don't like what you're doing, you violate our terms of service, and now it doesn't work.
And Dave, what did that take you another step away from the issues we're having with the stores, right? What if they start targeting games that you like?
Yep.
They advertise those in your feed,
Yep.
but they charge you more
Because
you're more likely to buy it.
Yep.
And then you don't know because you're just purchasing it. You're not asking about
It's an
people.
interesting move though, because like I was reading one article that was talking about it, and they're like, well, I'm just gonna get a PC then, because the PlayStation 6 is gonna be $1,000,
And the
I'm not
Xbox.
gonna own any physical thing. And another person pointed out that like Microsoft is quietly doing this.
Yeah, you
like-
were telling me they're like all over, like publicly.
Microsoft has been
advertising
quietly doing this. Sony basically went on stage and been like,
Hey.
it. We're done.
we're done. 2028 is the end of physical games. And so they're just upfront about it.
Which is
I don't know which
really
one's the
weird.
better move, to
know.
just be honest and upfront about it, or to kind of slowly.
Well, I don't think anybody's.
I don't know.
I don't think anybody is tricked or anything. I mean,
But it's
Xbox
interesting.
is advertising the Steam compatibility directly through the Xbox.
And then somebody pointed out that Steam has within their contract that they can't. You own the game once you buy it. So even if you move computers or like different systems, you still have the game.
But here's my
You still
pitch with that.
download.
Ready? Here's my pitch. Steam goes out of business.
Yeah.
There goes your stuff.
True.
They might be legally obligated to keep it, but how many of us will, well, except minus Steve, how many of us can pull an old Nintendo game out from the 80s and just pop it in and play it? Right? You can't do that now
Yeah. No,
the
it's-
way
it's-
things are going.
I don't like the way gaming is going. It makes it more difficult because everything's DLC, everything's this, everything's this, everything.
Yeah.
I just miss the days, and there's a great meme of like a PlayStation 2, and it's like no upgrades, no downloads, no, just pop the disc in and play. We didn't know how good we had it.
You
And you're
ever
like,
play a
"Ah,
game
it's
where
so true.
just playing multiplayer to figure it out is like a challenge? It doesn't just say 2 players, 3 players. It's like you
I
have to
feel
connect
like-
the other controller and log in with the sub account.
I feel like
what?
every game I
just
jump
wanna
into
play.
now, I feel like every game I play now, I'm like, what is going on? It takes me a little bit to like, maybe it's because I'm old, but I'm like, what is happening now? Like, what happened to the
No,
days
but
of like,
even Luca will call me downstairs and be like,
A
how do I hook
5-minute
up another person? I'm like, I don't know, man.
what happened to the days of like,
Go to 2-player. I don't know.
there used to be just a 5-minute tutorial, right? You walk through your tutorial,
Okay.
like,
I'm going to age myself right now. I miss the 30-page instruction manual with all the graphics in it. Steve. So in the 80s and the 90s when the games came out, obviously the discs were bigger, right? But you got a straight up detailed really nice looking instruction
That was
manual.
that was what,
and you're like, oh man, this is great.
that was when you
you
didn't have your phone for the bathroom. You would open.
Yes, bring the game with you, the
your
manual.
Street Fighter manual, and you would read the bios of the characters.
Yes, yes, I loved it. Absolutely.
You got to read the bios of the characters.
like 60 times.
You got to know the
Yeah.
lore. You got to know the lore.
100%. So, oh my gosh, speaking of the lore, we're going to tangent, of course, like we always do. I was reading the lore on Dalasim from Street Fighter. Is that how you say his name?
Dalasim?
Yep.
Dalsim.
The skulls that he wears are the skulls of kids from his village who died due to like restrictions and it's the reason why he's fighting, but it's a constant reminder on why he's fighting. And it's literally the skull of 3 kids that have passed within his like tribe.
Well, that took
I
a
was
dark
like,
turn.
that is so weird. I'm sorry, I didn't
wow.
mean that wasn't in the book. That wasn't in the book.
Yeah, I'm sure
Manual
it
was
wasn't.
incomplete.
Yeah, but I do. Yeah, gaming's got. I still like to game, but it's become a more complicated endeavor. It's what I always liked about consoles versus PC. I played PC games, but I always liked the simplicity of a console game. You put it in, you play, you finish, you're done.
Oh, ain't
Yep.
that simple
The good
anymore.
old side scroller. Let me tell you something. They're picking up again. Like
But
modern looking.
You know
side
what's picking
scrollers,
up
they're
again?
Great.
You know what's picking up again? Which I'm like
The side scroll, I just said
it's interesting as Sony's moving away from digital physical copies.
Yep.
Blu-ray players and Blu-ray discs have exploded amongst younger
Really?
generations.
Really?
People are buying them like crazy because I think they're starting to realize like streaming services will pull movies after a certain amount of time.
Well, I was
or-
talking about that with Luca 2 days ago, and it even is. I'm like, if there's a certain movie series that you like, we let's just buy it because if the streaming service decides to cut it off,
Yeah.
you're not
At least
watching
we'll
that
have it.
anymore.
Yeah.
Let's see.
you're out. I think that's a great idea, and
The old
I don't think we
school
should stop.
movie menus.
Okay.
With, like the looped.
July 18th,
Yes,
2026.
in the beginning. Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to make those.
Yeah.
July
Yeah, I used to
18th,
burn my own DVDs, and we would do the loop in the beginning.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Nice.
2026, techradar.com. They've seen an increase in Blu-ray sales of over 10,000%, particularly in Blu-ray audio.
10,000%. What it
That's
went from 1 to 10,000?
over the span of 8 to 10 years for a format that's been on the decline. That's incredibly encouraging. But people are buying more because like they understand. Yeah, they understand.
Well, think about it. You want to buy a new movie out for rent? It's going to cost you $20 now.
Yeah.
So at that point, spend the $20 and own it forever.
Own it. Yeah.
That's it.
In 2025, it was yeah. We've seen an increase in Blu-ray orders of 10,000%. I spoke to Blu-ray and vinyl agencies about their Blu-ray sales. They give you even more hope for physical media survival. 19.5% at one site.
I mean, think about a video game company that went out there and own your stuff. I
Well,
think
somebody was
you
saying-
start getting people to do it.
Somebody was saying like, this is the time where Sega needs to kick in the door, like the Kool-Aid Man, been like,
Yeah.
here's
Own
the
it.
here's the Dreamcast 2 with physical copies.
Yes. Hey, you never know. And you just
Dreamcast
literally
is-
have people
The Dreamcast
own
is
your
way
stuff.
ahead of its time. The Dreamcast is a great system.
It was. Oh, so do you remember the game Crazy Taxi?
Yeah,
Is
of
it
course,
Crazy
it's coming back.
Yes.
Yeah,
But I'll
man.
be honest, like I almost like the older game. I don't know why. I'm like, because they're adding a lot of like light flashes and all that. You don't need it. The game was
Yeah.
so fast paced with great music. You wanted to play just because the music hyped you up.
That's how it goes, though. But
So, real quick, so GTA 6 is coming out.
Yes.
The only reason I'm saying it is because they're talking about incorporating your Spotify like playlists live direct into the game. So, like if you jump into a car, your Spotify feed will jump on. I'm like, that's actually kind of cool.
they're also talking about banning it in certain countries.
They every single version of that game they've done that. Every
Yeah,
single version
I
of
mean
the game.
because
for
it's
obvious
it's
reasons.
like here, play as this criminal and do anything bad you want to do.
No, anything bad though. Like anything
I
bad.
know.
But and here's
Who knows?
The
it might help people suppress their desires, though. You know.
If I could do it here, I won't do it
Isn't that the
outside.
plot of what's that movie where they get the one day
The
where
one day
all
year.
crimes
Yes,
are
yes,
legal?
yes, yes.
Oh, The Purge.
The
The
Purge.
Purge, right?
There's a
right.
whole series, whole
Yeah,
movie
there's
series.
3
The
or 4 of
Purge.
them, right?
The
Yeah.
Purge.
There's like 4 of them.
Do whatever you want one day a year, and then
Yeah.
I
burn.
heard the first one was good, and then the rest of them was all just downhill. Like,
No
it was just-
surprise.
like we already saw this. It was
generally-
almost like we already saw the story.
Generally,
they can't evolve the
That's
story.
how it goes.
No, now it's 2 days a year. I mean, what else do you do? You know?
Well, they tried to change it up as like one of them was like during an election year. Like, how does this affect like candidates
true.
and people like that. Like one of
Yeah.
the people, and then another one. It
okay, I
was,
get it.
and another one of the movies was there was a town or area of the country where they didn't stop, and that they kept acting as if it was the purge and like what happened with the people in there. And yeah, so they were trying to change it up a little bit, but
Interesting.
I don't know.
And it's tough sometimes when the plot is so one direction. It's very difficult to pivot.
Yeah.
So as a wrap up, horrible transition, but we are in the quarterfinals, not even, but we are in a deeper stage of the World Cup, and it is single game elimination. So
He's still
that's
in,
it.
baby.
So all of North America is still in. So Canada, Mexico, and the U.S.
Who
are
cares
all
about
still
Canada
in.
and Mexico?
USA.
I do.
United
I care about them all.
States.
Of course, USA predominant, but I care about them all because I
Somebody
want to
was saying,
see
who
some
were
of
they
the North
saying?
Americans.
Somebody was saying a country yesterday. It was like the United States. It's like, no, I'm rooting for like Paraguay. So I was like, wait, what? You live in the United States. You root for the United States. That's how it works.
Where's your
Paraguay don't do
pride?
nothing for you.
What are you talking
Where's
about?
your pride for your country?
And the U.S. had a fantastic game the other day.
Yeah. Well, we were watching earlier during the week where Germany was eliminated.
So
And then Netherlands was eliminated, and
So
both games went to a
wild.
kick out, a
And-
shootout.
But Germany had that horrible call where they pulled back that goal. And I'll be honest, that I looked at Luca. I said, we may never see that referee again at all.
This is-
Because
yeah.
it was a single ref call on it. Right? So he went and he watched it. And they were trying to show it on the replay. Man, the call was that they bumped the goalie, and that's why he was out of position and the goal was made. But when you're watching it, the goalie turned into the guy. Like the guy was running and the goalie turned. It's like when two kids run around like at each other. And I'm like, he didn't really clip the goalie as much as the goalie turned into him. And you changed the fate of that World Cup result because then they lost
The shootout.
the extra time shootout.
Yeah.
It was I think 7 kicks versus the traditional 5 because they had to go into extra.
Well, because the Netherlands was the 5.
yeah.
And which one of them had the guy whose father missed the same in the World Cup
That was
in
the
elimination? It was the Netherlands.
I believe the Netherlands.
It was
yeah.
his
It's
father.
his fate.
His father missed it in the exact same way. He hit the same post.
Oh no, really?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
So and he
Talk
just.
about family
Yeah.
legacy there.
Oh
It's in
man,
the DNA to miss
Can
this
you
game.
imagine?
Well, apparently Germany had never lost a shootout in the World Cup ever, and now just did.
That was the first time for everything.
Yep. Now they can't say that
I
anymore.
gotta find it. Oh yeah, okay.
I think it was. Was
It
it the
was-
Netherlands?
Oh, I need the volume.
Well,
let
that
me
is-
kill my volume.
Well, before you do that,
Alright.
you have to record it. Screen record it.
I'm just gonna read it.
It was okay.
Oh,
June 29th, 2000. Patrick Kluivert misses
It is the Netherlands. Yep.
misses penalty hitting the left post. Netherlands eliminated from Euro 2000. June 29th, 2026. Justin Kluivert, his son, misses penalty hitting the left post. Netherlands eliminated from the World Cup 2026. So this was the Euro. It was Euro, not the World Cup. But still,
As a
Both-
coach, when you're like, you're not kicking that.
what's his last name?
Don't let him in.
Off the team.
Nope. Nope.
Not even, just no kickouts.
No
kickouts.
penalty.
Can you imagine that family barbecue?
It's like, so you want to talk about it? Nope.
Exactly.
Son, I've been there. I know what you're going
I know
through.
what you're going through. I know, Dad.
They're just in the corner crying over like a hamburger. Like,
You're the one that told me to go to the
Can you-
left. They'll never suspect it this time.
Exactly.
Can you imagine hitting
You
the same
said-
post, the same way?
What would have been really funny if it
Oh
was a
my
little.
God.
What would have been really funny if it was the same field.
And
That would have been.
and you
even
know
worse.
what? You know what? Here's the sad part. Without the internet, maybe
little spot of
a couple of people would have known that.
The locals, like the
Right.
Netherlands. Yep.
But with the internet, that was a meme on Instagram. Like,
Yeah.
that. It was like, oh, by the way, that guy's dad missed the same way. Everybody, that guy's dad.
To whom it may concern.
Before they even finished the
I mean,
kick,
that's
it's
the
already
internet,
ready.
though. It's that one guy in the room going, everybody, attention, please. This guy's dad did the same thing. It's like, what?
Someone, you know, it would be funny if someone pre AI generated it just in case.
Yeah.
And send yes. It
I love
actually
following.
happened.
I love following what's the where's he from? I can't pronounce
is
his name,
funny.
but he's got the great Snapchat. Leans forward with the blonde, looks like a Viking.
Oh, from
What's his name?
Oh, he has that weird. I know who it is. He's
Great.
huge, by the
Huge.
way. Yeah, he's huge.
There's all these memes of him chasing people on the soccer field because it looks terrifying.
And like pushing them on the ground.
Yeah, because he's like a lot taller.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I don't.
What
have
is
it
his
now.
name? I can't pronounce
I will
it.
have
I
it.
know
Keep
you-
going. I have. I will
There's
have
some
it.
of my fun, like you know what I'm talking about.
Nope.
You
Oh,
don't?
my
Oh, I
God.
know exactly what it is. And
It's so
and the
hilarious,
memes
and
are
they catch him
awesome.
every time, like chasing. I follow him on Instagram now because he's got such a good page.
Oh, does he really?
Oh yeah.
I am upset. I am not seeing it. Oh, here
What's
we go.
his
Hold
name?
on. I'm getting there. Here it is. Erling.
Erling,
Haaland,
that's
yeah.
it.
Oh, Holland.
Yeah.
Holland,
I know
Erling
that.
Holland.
He's
When you
a
said he looked like a
giant.
Viking, I was picturing
He
a guy with
does.
a beard.
does.
He's like
He does.
6'6".
Yeah, I remember.
I was thinking like the big,
one of the
thick Viking beard, but
one of them was a guy like
like, I thought
runs
he was
up and like
talking about
bumps
something
into him, and he's just like, "What?" and just shoves him on the ground.
Cracks me up though.
And what was it, like? Nobody could touch his hair because he loses it if they touch his hair. So like other players now will try to joke, and his own team like tries to get them off because they're trying to get him red carded.
Yeah.
So they'll mess with his hair so he reacts. Yeah.
Well, somebody got red carded in the American game.
Not was it on the U.S.
yeah,
team?
yes,
Yes.
In the beginning,
yes.
right? In the beginning.
Second half.
Yeah.
No, really?
Yeah,
I
second
missed
half.
it. I don't know how I missed that.
Did he like? It was
the
an accident.
graphics stayed on the screen.
Yeah,
it was.
no, I
He
missed
stepped
it.
on a guy's ankle.
stepped on a guy's
really,
ankle.
Oh
like,
no,
legitimately hurt the ankle.
I did see that, but I didn't see that he got red card. That was nasty though too.
It was
But
nasty.
I'm surprised that was a red card though, because it was.
Well, that's what
It
I
was from behind.
I saw the
yeah,
replays.
but it was like a
It was still
I
accidental.
don't know. Kelsey was upset because
Yeah.
Kelsey's like, that was totally
accident.
accident. That
No,
shouldn't have
it's
been.
not like he was on purpose stomping on the guy's ankle.
Yeah, because a red card should be like it's intentional.
Yeah.
right. Yellow card him.
It
Yellow
was-
card. It was a bad move.
It was from behind. That was the reasoning behind it. Is because it was behind the guy, and then it ended up happening. I don't know. Gray
Yeah.
area.
Well, I mean that stinks now because he's going to be out at least another game. That's how the red cards are working. So he'll be out another game.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
that's not great.
Nope.
But okay.
So
And it's not like they can send another player onto the field to replace him either.
no.
Not during that game. At least.
During that game, they
yeah,
can't.
Yeah. Well, was it 2 yellow cards that equaled a red, or was it a straight red card?
It
Yeah,
was
it was-
literally just
it's
a
just
red
a red
card.
card.
Okay, yeah. So I didn't even. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, either way, now
We like
the
my wife
next-
and I do global sporting events. That's like our
But you don't watch the World Cup, though. So that's fine.
never.
No,
He walked in. My wife had it on.
you know you did.
No, keywords, his wife.
Yeah.
I was at work. What do you think?
Why was he walking over your house then? This whole thing is weird.
Yeah,
This conversation
very weird.
has gone
very
a weird
strange.
direction.
Yeah. One straight left turn.
Kellis is like, get out of
Hit
here.
the left post.
We watched it during
Well
dinner
done.
the other night too.
What'd you say?
We watched it during dinner the other night. That's how we watched the shootout. She was
a lot of fun.
I was like, they went to a shootout, and she had to come back in. I was like,
This is a very exciting World Cup. I'll be honest, and I've watched many, but this one is. I feel like it's nonstop. It's really, really great. So
Nice.
if you haven't started watching the World Cup,
You're
great
late.
thing to do for the 4th of July because it is really hot.
USA.
So watch the World Cup, cheer for the U.S., cheer for other people at your own peril.
you're just like Lauren though, because she said the same thing. She was like,
Did you see anything about Elmo?
she's like North America, and I'm like, who cares about
See anything
America?
about Elmo?
Just USA.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Hang on. Okay.
I did not see the thing about Elmo. Go.
So this
think so.
started back during the NBA Finals. Elmo.
Yes, I saw this.
Put up
Okay,
a
go ahead.
message.
I saw it. Yep.
Somebody was asking Elmo who does he want to win the NBA Finals, and Elmo likes everybody. Elmo hopes everybody's
And
happy.
all the Knicks fans were like, "You're
And
gonna
literally,
go down."
The Knicks fans during the parade, there was a decapitated Elmo
I
doll
saw
on
it,
a
I saw
pike
that.
with
Sounds
a
about
sign
right.
under it that said "traitor," and they're walking around. And so then during the World Cup,
saw
there was
this.
another video message from Elmo. He goes, "Elmo wants the USA to win."
But loves everyone.
But loves
Yeah, I
everybody.
saw that.
But Elmo wants the USA.
I love
Don't
that.
make this a thing.
Yeah, even Elmo
Thank
could
you.
succumb to the pressure.
It was so
Wow.
funny.
Poor Elmo.
You can't even universal love
Elmo
as Elmo.
loves everybody, but he wants the USA to win.
Please stop sending those
Don't
threatening
make
notes
this
to
a
my
thing.
family.
Yeah. Don't make this a thing. Thank you.
Yes, please leave Sesame Street Studios. Do not storm our gates.
It was so funny.
Wow. Now
So
we're
if you don't want to
Elmo.
end up like Elmo,
Love the
please
US.
make sure you root for the USA at the World
Or
Cup.
Dave will send you a threatening note via
Croc.
comments.
I'll just put a croc in
It'll be
your
a croc.
mailbox.
Yeah,
Instead of a brick
I
falling through
have
the window,
croc.
it'll be a croc.
You'll
It'll be
wake
a
up
croc
with
at the
the,
window.
you'll wake up with the head of a croc
Yeah,
in your
exactly.
bed. next to your pillow
with a Dave face gibbet.
with a horse gibbet on it.
Oh yes, let me just do the horse gibbet. That's better.
You know, the old horse head in the bed.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I don't know if he knows. Did you watch? Did you watch the Godfather movies? Oh, what's the matter with you?
It's a lost reference.
Seriously, how dare you? All right, Steve, you're so behind.
Start learning references that I know. I don't know what to tell you.
You don't know any references.
You know all these.
Well,
I'm saying you know none.
Well, it's
I
not my
don't watch
fault.
enough TikTok to do your
Exactly.
references.
I don't watch
Can
TikTok
you even
either.
Can you even reference anything? Exactly.
My TikTok dance, he gets it.
I don't get it
Somehow.
at all. I don't watch TikTok either.
What do you reference today? Nobody watches full shows.
Avatar, he watches Avatar.
Avatar,
Oh,
Star
by the
Wars,
way, the new
Marvel.
season.
I
I haven't started watching it yet.
I haven't either, but I've
I
heard,
heard
from
there were quite a few changes.
from multiple people. I've
They
heard
ruined the good fight with Toph and in the underground.
that. I've
Oh,
heard,
yeah?
I've heard.
Yeah,
from
it's literally like they're
Oh.
hanging out and they're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna throw a rock at you, and I'm gonna throw a rock at you, and we're done."
No.
I've heard from multiple people, including Master Andrew.
They went way too fast early, which ruined the build-up between Toph and them. And they changed what I thought was some really important piece. I'm not trying to ruin it for you guys. I won't. But they changed what I thought was pretty
Well,
important.
I know Andrew was not like he's watching and he's like, not as good as the first season. I'm like,
not.
okay.
First season wasn't even that good.
And and here's the thing. This is my favorite book in the actual original cartoon. This is
Oh,
my
wow.
favorite because I love Toph. And they are...
No
I
good.
like the actress. The actress is good, but the script is really rough. The way they changed it. So
It's very rare to go from an unbelievably great cartoon to a live action.
yeah,
It's hard.
especially when you need to consolidate. Which is why I think One Piece is doing such a great job. I'm surprised.
Yeah, One Piece.
Doing a
I
great
haven't
job.
heard any really
I-
bad things
and
about
that's a real hard one.
but I'm
Yeah.
I'm curious as I get into the longer,
Yeah.
more extensive arcs,
Yep.
how
They're
they're
gonna have to cut
how
more
they're
out.
gonna
Well,
do
it's
it.
similar to when the
Because
Harry Potter movies came out. The first
they-
two movies are great because the books are really short.
Well, they've covered. Yeah,
And
they've
then
covered the
they
very
struggle.
small
Even the
arcs.
third one was
This
good,
is the
too.
first.
It was solid.
So in
I
One
just didn't like
Piece,
the new Dumbledore.
the first arc
Yeah,
they're
that was
doing
tough to
right
get around.
here.
Hey, what's
the-
up with the weird hat he had on?
I don't know.
The first arc they're doing in One Piece,
think they were
this
trying to
season
go to the
3
book design.
is the first time they're on an island
Uh-huh.
for an extended period of time because it's just been hopping, which is how the cartoon works too. It's just been hopping
Yeah.
until they get to like now you're going to be here for a long time on
Yeah.
the same place.
How do you make it
building
interesting?
a big story? Are you going to be able to pull it off? And it's quirkier, like.
Yeah.
So
They
we'll
have
see.
To, and I think they've done a great job of balancing the wild anime style like abilities.
I
and
agree.
conversation. And they
Yeah.
kept the actors with the
Well,
script are doing a great job
yes.
at keeping the balance
And
and
they're,
humor
but the,
and their
but they're also
personality.
learning. Netflix as a studio is learning from previous mistakes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like they're trying to get One Piece filmed. So because
They finished
so
they wrapped up
Avatar
season
wasn't
3.
a Netflix thing though, right?
No, it is.
No, it was.
It,
It's a
but they're
Netflix-
learning from the mistakes of because
But they didn't learn from the
that-
mistakes in Avatar.
No, but
season 2.
that's one of the things they tried to learn from for
Stranger
One
Things.
Piece. They referenced Avatar and they referenced
Stranger
Stranger,
Things.
Things as like we got to try and film these things a little bit quicker because these kids age.
Well, listen,
You don't say.
Just because Aang has a beard and a kid.
Well, that's what happened.
It
with
doesn't
Stranger-
mean that he can't
No,
be
so
13.
So the one thing they do really early. I know you guys haven't seen it yet, but there is a scene where he's talking to Sokka's friend.
Suki?
The warrior, right?
Suki.
And they do she makes a reference to the fact that you've gotten big and like so they're trying to make it like it's part of the story. Because that doesn't happen in
Great.
the cartoon because he doesn't. So they're
Because it's literally a
trying
couple
to-
months.
Yeah, I know.
After
the
Yeah, not
saving
years,
the saving
yeah.
grace with One Piece is there is eventually a time skip.
Yeah.
So anime tends to have time skips. So there is eventually a part where they take time away from their journey and then reconvene. So
Yeah.
that could explain some aging.
I'm surprised they didn't do anything with his voice, meaning like they could have, because they're recorded separately.
Oh,
They could have
Aang's?
brought his voice down. He sounds like Sokka. Like he's like, hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah, yeah.
That's his voice, which it needs to be more kiddish. That could have
Yeah.
been a way to make him sound young still,
Yeah.
even though he looks older.
It's a trouble. It's
Yeah,
the
it's a
trouble
tough
with
one.
doing live action.
It is.
on cartoons where like they've looked the same for like.
It takes a long time to make live action.
Yeah,
a long time.
it's a tough one.
Hmm.
So this season, I'm not through it yet, but I'm in the first two. I think I'm in the third episode, and it's It's not great. It's not my favorite.
I might just tell
I'm
the
glad
fam.
someone's doing it, but
I might just tell the fam, you know what, guys? Let's just not.
It's just some things
not ruin
aren't
it.
some things aren't necessary.
Yeah.
There's other shows we got to catch up on. Let's just not
If
bother.
anything, you know what they could have done, which they don't have to do, but like they could have updated the cartoon for the most part.
Well,
I don't want to tread on that, but like
Graphic-wise.
they're doing with One Piece,
Yep,
right?
yep.
They're
And
kind
it
of
looks awesome.
condensing and bringing it up a little bit.
I think they would have been better off doing that.
and they might still, because we have The Legend of Aang coming out in October, which is modern animation.
Yeah.
So they might still end up
that's a-
going back to the.
Oh, they could. They could.
And they have the new, they have the third show coming out that's set in the Avatar verse.
Yeah.
With the next Avatar that comes after Korra.
Yeah, that big leak hit them hard though. Yeah, hit them hard.
I'm glad they solved that problem though, at least.
Or did they? We're gonna see, but they're not changing the character or the style. They're keeping that, right?
No, they keep it. I mean,
Yeah.
technically, what was leaked wasn't even fully complete. So
Yeah, we'll see how it gets.
at the very
We'll see how it
least,
gets.
there's that might inspire people
Yeah.
to go back.
Oh, that's my comfort mode,
That's
son.
All right. Well, I think
Well,
stick to
let's
it.
kick it
stick
into
to
comfort mode.
All
That's
right.
45 minutes of intense talking.
Boom.
You stay kicking internet.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
What?
Well,
Happy
and-
4th of July,
Okay,
250.
okay.
Wanna do a Happy 4th of July piece?
Well, yeah, we'll for that in a second. Hem. If you haven't already, please make sure you follow us on Instagram and on TikTok at Kickin' the Crocs, KICKIN.in.crocs.
I thought you didn't do TikTok.
No.
CROCS.
We have a TikTok. I don't actively go on and watch TikToks.
Sure, he doesn't.
Anyway,
Anyway,
I don't know what that was.
I don't know what that was either. Where was I? Subscribe to us on YouTube to watch the video versions of this podcast and give us some comments down below if you have any opinions, any of the topics we talked about. Comment below your 4th of July plans.
And give us
Yeah.
5 Elmos.
And if you're listening on audio only,
5 Elmos.
Elmo loves everyone, but wants Kickin' and Crocs to have more subscribers.
Boom.
exactly right.
100,000. Let's go.
Exactly right. Let's go. That's what comes next, right? Yeah. Well,
It's a big
until
jump.
next
It's
time,
like-
I've been Steve.
Forever, always, Dave.
Nick.
If you ain't crocking, you ain't rocking.
Love you from the bottom of my Crocs.
Now he's rubbing it back and forth.
Now
Buongiorno a tutti. Have a great one, everybody.
You stay kicking, internet.
Interesting people while styling while we run. It's kicking in Crocs. We're kicking in Crocs.